Hey everyone, Marco here. Might look a little bit different today as I've gone for a buzz cut, something that for me is a little bit back to normal, but not maybe used to what you guys are seeing. So this will be me for, I guess, the next time I get into a bit of a hair phase. So today I want to go through some strategies with you guys, and this is something I speak about a lot and something that I guess is more and more important these days. So it's just sleep, but it's getting to sleep. So trying to put some strategies together to get a solid night rest, because I think a lot of people know that sleep's important, but there are so many people that struggle actually getting to sleep and getting a good night's sleep. And it can obviously impact your health, it can impact your mood, your training, your nutrition, a lot of things, right? So we'll go through a couple of strategies for you guys, and hopefully, by the end of the video, you can take one or two away and try and implement them, and hopefully have some success. So the first one, although quite obvious, is, trying to avoid any type of technology that emits, kind of the blue bright lights before bed. So that goes for TVs, phones, computers, even like bright lights in the house. So trying to switch off those bright lights, putting like a lamp, some smaller lights in there on, even like lighting a candle, trying to get rid of those bright lights, definitely an hour before bed, because the bright light will trick your body and your circadian rhythm into thinking that, you need to be awake and then it might be the morning. So trying to get rid of the technology as well. If you're trying to unwind and you want to watch a movie before bed, just make sure that the room is as dark as possible. So number two would be to cool down your bedroom. So let's say you are watching that movie, or you've decided to take a break from the technology an hour before bed. Go to your room and cool it down. So whether you're going to put a couple of fans on or you've got air conditioning in your room, set a timer, cool it down, because the body actually naturally likes to bring its core temperature down during sleep. So if you can have it a little bit cooler than usual, you'll find you'll get to sleep a little bit quicker, a little bit sooner. The third one is to try to make the room as dark as possible, like pitch black, where you can't see anything, where you're tripping over shit when you get up or when you've turned the light off. Again, bringing it back to the bright light thing. Any type of bright lights, again, the body's going to think that it needs to be awake, and then it might be morning time or daytime. The dark lights will obviously then trick the body into thinking that it is nighttime, which it is, but that it's ready to go to sleep. So anything like if you've got a little bit of light coming out from like a charger or something that you've got on your bedside table, cover them up, tape them up, bring blinds down, curtains together as tightly as possible to just emit like zero light, the better. I know some people have done some crazy techniques with it where the room is just completely pitch black, where you open your eyes, you can't even see anything. That's what we're trying to do. Fourth one is that I've decided is to add in this will depend on what your goals are, and if you're working with someone like a nutrition coach or a personal trainer, to have carbs before bed. So this has actually worked really, really well for me. I'm actually a pretty good sleeper, but I did decide to try it out. And so, carbs and sugars spike insulin, right? And then sometimes essentially you'll have that crash to come back down. That's where you feel sluggish and a little bit sleepy. So eating carbs, for dinner, or you might have something after dinner, will slow the body down and ready it for sleep. And probably the last one I'd mention is just to make sure that you get your water intake right for the day and at night. So I don't want you to smash like a liter of water before bedtime, because more than likely you're going to be getting up in the middle of the night, breaking your quality of sleep, going to the bathroom, switching on a light that's probably going to be really bright. Then when you go to get back to sleep, the body's had this, it's woken up, it's got this bright light now, you're going to be a little bit more awake and you won't be able to go back to sleep. So we want you to obviously, your ideal is your sleep to be completely unbroken. So just get your water intake right, get a lot more of it during the middle of the day, in the afternoon, and then ease it back off around dinner time and before bed. But that's not to say to go to bed dehydrated. You need to get the balance right. So just lessen the water intake towards the end of the night. make sure you've gone to the toilet, and then go to sleep and have like a good quality long rest. So they are some of the strategies. I hope you guys, like I said at the start of the video, can implement 1 or 2 and see if it improves your quality of sleep, which is super, super important for your health. Thank you very much. See you guys.